Hmm. Hey, time to remember what I was doing. Shopping in Winterhold is where I was last. Ah, here it is. The Mages Guild of Winterhold has inscribed your map with the location of the twisted corridors of Labyrinthian in the province of Skyrim. Yeah, that's probably it. So much fog in Winterhold. This place is gonna get walked up later. It'll be really, really fun, too. And no one's really gonna care. By no one, I mean no one outside of, like, the people in charge of Winterhold. But fuck 'em. Dang it. Gates are east of here. I think. Here they are, yes. What am I doing? I could travel from in the city. I'm stupid. Okay. Travel to Dunbar Wall, which I'll admit I don't recognize. Arrived in the village of Dunbar Wall in Skyrim province. The date is Morndus 21st of mid-year in the year 3rd Era 390. Took 7 days to reach your goal. Skyrim, a village held by Lord Fenrin. Although weary from travel, you find the place seems to beckon for exploration. I don't know how accurate that is. Put this here to remind me of where I'm going from here. Labyrinthian. Ah, there's Whiterun. Such memories. Griffin's over here. Solitude is here. That doesn't sound right. Windhelm. That should be correct. Snowhawk. Falkreath, spelled with a C. About where Riften should be, yeah. Markarth side. Dragon Bridge. I know a lot of stuff gets retconned between games so that they can make the map more interesting or whatever they feel like at the time. Then there'll be times where it's just like, well, this isn't even close to what they do later. It took 3 days to go this far, but it took 7 days to go this far. 3, 7. 3, 7. Oh well. Labyrinthian. Stubborn grass and roots stand in the stiff Arctic climb, refusing to yield. Ahead of you stands the entrance to the Labyrinthian, testing ground of the Archmagus Shalador. Within its twisted paths lies the second piece of the Staff of Chaos. Ooh. Proceed along the center path first for the clues to solving the secrets of the labyrinthian await there. If you say so, voice in my head. To be fair, the 7-day trip had roads. You make a fantastic argument, Wolfenrod. Also, hi. There it goes. I didn't want to open before. This is the tale of two brothers who sought the secret of life. They ventured into this labyrinthian, weary from war and strife. I think I'm gonna have to turn the detail down even more. Second was Magus the Dim. I feel like I missed dialogue there. The first was Canon the Elder, a strong and cunning man. He quested for riches and jewels, yet found fate had other plans. Could have just said, yet fate had other plans. That rolls better. The second was Magus the Dim, and few knew what he was worth. They saw only the lumbering giant, not the child who was blessed at birth. You know what I might have... Yeah, I didn't get my other mithril longsword fixed. Should have done that. If this one breaks, I'll have to leave and probably get them both fixed, which will take a while. Let's see. Door with a trail of blood and bones leading out of it. Or literally anywhere else. It may shock you to find I'm more interested in some alternative options that may not exist. Hey, Lantius. Oh, Magus the Dim, though he's a bore, holds the only key that unlocks this door. To find the riddle, you must first find the sun. Start your fateful search behind door number 1. Guessing I gotta go through that door first, but... and check the sides. It reveals almost nothing. There's something on the other side of the door that's yelling at us. Magus holds the key. To find the riddle, find the sun. Start your fateful search behind door number 1. I'm going to quick grab that riddle as some reference to look back at if I need it. Magically held lock. Ah. Start your fateful search behind door number 1. Well, in the majority of writing systems, especially in Tamriel... Ah! Spiders can use doors. Come on. Aha! Ow. Scratched in the ground, here's the word door number 2. Alright. is the one I need to start with, then. Ooh, I thought I was being sneaky going this way. Spiders rarely have anything good on them. Every time I kill one, I should probably save in case they get crazy paralyzed stacks. Sorry to draw sketches from poses and such, you gotta say you can't draw hair upside down. That's not how you write my name, but okay. I'm no great drawer either. In fact, I think I'm quite bad at it. Alright, I forgive you. Yeah. What's this about? Ugh. Those are ice wolves. Spider had gold somehow. So many holes. Perfect 1 by 1 meter holes. There was a path downwards, but is that where I should go? Or maybe it's not downwards. There is a door on my map. It might also be behind another locked door. Not locked. To the domain of Mogris. Does say Mogris holds the first key I need. So I should check his domain first. You stand before the halls of Mogris. I see your sketches. You can put them in the, I think yeah, I have an art chat in the Discord. You can put them there. Doors, and more doors. Surprised we didn't find Sauron here. Now, ghouls. Ghouls can operate doors. I think most monsters can. I just wish they couldn't. I saw a spider open a damn door. Ghouls have, like, more fingers. A goblin? Alright. Just give me your goblin gold. Goblins don't warrant a save. Another goblin, I think. Gold bracelet. See about that bracelet. I don't know if my current bracelet is doing much. Oh, yes it is. It's, my current bracelet is like a 4 to my AC. It's doing quite a bit. Those aren't sounds I like hearing. Ow. When you hadn't been behind me, you wouldn't have done shit. Got a ghost. I think I killed a ghost. I'm cool. There's another ghost. The gold. Okay, I can't fit in there, but that's a ghost. So glad I have mithril. But, Ghosts can't drop loot, unfortunately. So I guess they put them in charge of little loot stacks instead. Probably safe for killing a ghost. And not that I'm pretty sure they're just a check to see if you have a good enough weapon to be here. And I do. Troll is regenerating. This fucking trolls. Damn it. The troll just, like, darted back up for a sec. Old D&D fire will stop a troll regenerating, but I'm worried that's not working here. Right, this one... Didn't mean that little slash at the end. Unless you hit them with acid or fire, a troll will just keep coming back to life no matter how many times you kill it in old school D&D, and I'm thinking they're trying to do that here too. But I'm thinking this game isn't sophisticated enough to let you use fire on the corpse. Gold and a belt. What kind of belt is it? You need a damn good belt to replace mine. Yeah, I know. Oh, hang on. I think... Not the bracelet. Yeah, that's a belt of 15 strength, which is not a terrible thing, but I like how much AC I have from all that agility, and my hit chance from it too. I think I'm gonna stick with that. Okay, the troll's body is going. Does that mean it got back up and walked away, or that that's just not a mechanic with enemies in this game? I wouldn't be surprised if they failed to program that here. Ghost behind that wall there. I am Brother Margris, the shade of this hall. Curse to its lengths from beginning to end. Find me the answer, and a door will I call. Fail me but once, and your heart I will rend. More beautiful than the face of your god, yet more wicked than a daemon's forked tongue. Dead men eat it all the time. Live men who eat it die slow. What is the answer, mortal? My instinct is nothing, but I feel like I should work this out before, because that's too often the answer of this kind of thing. Let's see. Dead men eat nothing all the time. Live men who eat nothing will die slowly. Nothing is more beautiful than the face of your god. Nothing is more wicked than a demon's forked tongue. I think it's nothing. I have been a fool, perhaps a mad wizard's tool. Yet after untold ages, I am at last free. In the cell next to this lies your reward, the diamond key. Ah, I was right. Still next to this. Okay. I think that ghost can't get through here. Aha! Gold. Yeah, sure enough, that's the key. I'm guessing it would have opened if I had gotten it wrong. It would have opened it and I would have had to fight the ghost. Ghost who seems very upset that he can't eat me, or whatever he would have done. This key doesn't want to be picked up. How do I can't be close enough to it to do the... You can't look downwards in this game, and I can't be close enough to see it because it's too low to the ground. Are you... There it goes. Jesus. Alright. Key. So, I think with that, I should just head out of here. I think I got pretty lucky finding this area so fast. Could keep exploring, try to get more loot. Because I am pretty strong. But I could be a lot stronger, I feel. Not too scared of enemies here. Ugh. Case in point, just wolves. In this treasure, gold and a mark. I'm basically just picking up marks to sell them. Never use the dang things. Ah! You survived that. That's almost impressive. Surprised you have enough health to live through a minimum roll. All the way back There we go. That gets me back all my magic. Ooh, treasure. Ah! Bag of gold, plate gauntlets I can't use, an elven helm I don't want. The only thing... I picked up an ebony helm to sell it, because that was worth 30 grand. It was worth more than a house. In this day and age, it feels like. Though I think in Daggerfall, houses are like millions. Not that there's anything to do with houses in Daggerfall. Sorry, I'm constantly checking my map. I'm terrible at remembering where I already am. Just go through these and follow this path. Spider. Nothing usable. Ah. Spider did some damage. Got a very lucky hit on me. Open door with a diamond key. Probably save here. Ah! Knew it. Ow. Friggin' spiders. Bunch of gold. Okay, I guess it's at the back there. That's fine. And in the Wise holds more to be seen. A key and a riddle, and a test in between. To get past this portal, a feat done by few. Search for the brother behind door number 2. Okay. Back myself into a corner. There we go. Now, go through door number 2 and look for the, what's his name? Kim something? Cannon. Gotta look for Cannon's domain behind door number 2. At least it's not taking me long to find that spot. Nothing usable. Of Kanen. Double check that that's the correct name. Yes, it is. Ooh. Oh, these actually share a map. They're just divided down the middle. That's interesting. Probably a good way to save space. Stand before the halls of Kanen. Wonder if these are... Oh, this is set up, like, quite differently already. Got a lot more holes. Glitching out doesn't mean it won't find a way to attack me while I try to climb. Possibly paralyzing me mid-climb. Then just wailing on me, so... Nothing on it. To be expected, it's a spider. You were not here a second ago. Put my... Ah. Ah. Worst part about the drums is they'll drown out the actual, like, sound effects that are supposed to hint me of what enemies are nearby. So I'll just get friggin' a silver longsword. Really don't need silver when I have mithril. At least I don't think. I'm gonna double check that because I'm already second-guessing myself. Silver works on one thing and has no particular bonuses. I think silver is actually, like, the first cheap option you get. Yeah, it is the weakest thing that bypasses any kind of resistance, and it's only against one specific thing that I'm wondering now if I'm gonna fight soon. When I've got Mithril on me, which bypasses that same resistance anyways, not too interested. Can't crawl up into either of these. Any of these, it seems. So I can go in this hole. Spiders. Die. Kill something and you didn't take that much damage, just go ahead and save. Lurk. Hey, Pixar King. Thanks for lurking. Do from this room. Just a room with spiders in it. Not a... I can climb up? That is, just only on this side, I guess. That leads back in there. Back to the entrance. Now leads back into the holes. Good thing about these crawl spaces is, well, enemies aren't in them. Enemies can't spawn in smaller than normal space. Which, it's not an exploit or anything, it's an actual mechanic of the game, that you sleep in an enclosed space like that to avoid enemies spawning, while you're sleeping. Ghoul. Fight a ghoul from below if I can help it. Looking increasingly like I can't help it. Yeah, no, those are two ghouls now. That's, you know, twice as much what I don't want. Can't climb up to there because it says I'm not allowed to, because I can't climb up through a half space, even though that really doesn't make any sense that I can't. No matter how I try to rationalize that, no. If anything, climbing would be a lot easier to move into a prone position. Those are zombies. Those are zombies. Those are worse than ghouls. Okay, zombies or ghouls? I guess ghouls. Ah, turn. It hit me from that far away. Okay. 56 gold and a dagger I don't want. Nothing usable. 31 gold and some plate gauntlets. I suppose I can get up into any of these spaces. Now, get into this wall. Might do something. Might help me get somewhere if it's disconnected from the other hole. Ah!
You are a fool!
Okay, there was something above me right there. Good to know. Something that sounded like magic one-shotting me. It's moments like that where it's like, alright, here's the only way to get into the room. The enemy is already staking that area and will get to freely attack you several times before you can get up it. Well, go on, get up. Go ahead, do it. Fighters down. Try camping. Alright, that worked fine. Give me just one moment, actually. I'll be right back. I'm back. Nothing to worry about. Oh, I think this might be where I need to go. I am the brother Connet, who hold... How did that pique my mic? That is a completely normal speaking voice. I swear, this thing will just randomly... I am the brother Connet, who holds the secret of life. Not a more cunning riddler twixt ocean and fife. It's fief. I know you wanted to rhyme with life, but it's fief. That's the word, like a fiefdom. It's not fife. Answer me this question, O foolish mortal from above, or join my eternal task, born of duty and love. Two bodies have I, though both joined in one. The more still I stand, the quicker I run. What is thy answer? An hourglass? I was thinking, like, The more I stand, quicker I run. I'm like, sand? No, sand doesn't have two bodies. But an hourglass, because it's got the two little bits, and then it funnels through and comes out like that, and they're both joined in the middle. I am free to fly the wind after an eternity of sickness and sin. As a reward for setting me free, the cell next to this holds your sapphire key. Awesome. Yay! Like, there are a few different paths that'll let you get here. But none of them look pleasant, so... I'm guessing that's supposed to be his ghost. If you answer it wrong, you gotta fight it. But ghosts aren't that strong? At least the two I've fought weren't. Alright, now getting out of here may be a problem. Sapphire. I added an extra R at some point. I'm not sure when. Probably between pressing P and H, considering where it is. Or, no, right after the H. Suppose I missed anything. Nope. Plate gauntlets I don't want or need. Yes. Yeah, that seems to work. Oop. Here's a place I can climb up. Somehow. Just climb up through that. Alright, I'll take it. Not looking this gift horse in the mouth. Get me the hell out of this hole. Yep. Just in here. There we go. And leaving won't be tricky. Except for me, because I'm dumb with directions. Just another spider. Kill a spider without losing any health. Absolutely save, because that's as good as it's gonna be. Yeah. Oh. Left, and then... I think barring very bad luck, I'm not in danger of dying to a singular spider anymore. Which is great, because in the first dungeon, those things would fuck me up. Just paralyze me and eat me alive. I don't think I was ever as scared of them as I was of minotaurs, who I can now 2v1 somewhat comfortably. That only worked because one of them was considered behind. Open the magic. Nothing usable. Nothing usable. Do not like spiders still. There's always a chance that 4 of them will spawn at once. And then, I don't know. It's the paralysis that keeps getting at me. Though I'll admit, the chance for undead to disease me is not... It's still a cause of concern. Aha! Experience level! Huzzah! Righty. Believe I've been upping my willpower for more magic defense. Because I started running into stuff that could fuck with me there. You know what? Speed up to an even 60. Speed's not too important. It's gonna make me travel faster. If I was using a bow, it'd be very important, because it determines how fast you can knock arrows. Open the door with a sapphire key. Here lies the final portal, the doorway to life. What force and strength cannot get through, I with a gentle touch can do. And many in these twisted halls would stand, were I not as a friend at hand. Answer? Many in these twisted halls would stand, were I not as a friend at hand. Force and strength cannot get through. Shot in the dark. You've had me pick up 2 so far. A key. Thou art truly worthy of Shalador's prize. The second piece of the Staff of Chaos awaits. Yes. Oop. Accidentally clicked wrong. Wah! Ghost. Wah! Okay, 2 ghosts were a bit of an issue. Alright, that is part number 2 of the Staff of Chaos. Drawing armor is hard? I'm quite sure, Lantius. I am quite sure. But hey, look at this. You don't have to be that good at it. Nowadays, you probably do, because you can't get away with things in games looking weird unless you say it's an art style choice. And even then, you've got to be making a very specific kind of game. They'll draw something that looks decently good and original, I'm sure. Get back to Dunspar Wall. It's 5:55 in the early morning, so I'm gonna step outside and camp for like 2 hours.
I would congratulate you on retrieving the second piece of the Staff of Chaos, but dire portents have I seen. The third piece of the staff lies somewhere in the Elden Grove, ancient home of the elves. The Elden Grove is said to be the birthplace of the sacred first tree, that which gave life to all the forests on the continent of Tamriel. Its location has been a closely guarded secret, so guarded in fact that many believe that even the elves have forgotten its true location.
How the hell did someone put it there?
Considering that there are only 3 provinces that hold any of the elfin people, your search should not be too difficult. Find the Elden Grove and recover the third piece of the staff. I wish you well on your quest.
Alright. There are only 3 provinces that have elves as their primary people. Those would be Somerset Isle, Valenwood, and Morrowind. Now, if I were a betting man, I'd go to Valenwood first. Said Valenwood quite clearly. Now, wood, tree. Arrived in the city-state of Arenthia in Valenwood province. The date is Loridus, 26th of Sun's height in the year 3rd Era 390. It took 27 days to reach your goal. Named after the first king of the Wood Elves. That track? Arenthia is regal in bearing and noble in stature. The city seems quiet and dignified, for her guards are reputed to be honorable warriors but dangerous foes. Pardon. You know anything about the Elden Grove? Heard that Elden Grove was actually somewhere in the wilderness of Valenwood. I don't want to mislead you, however, I'm really not sure. Yeah, that was my first guess, too. You know, elves, wood. Didn't someone unearth a clue in Elden Root? I'd try searching near there. Someone in that city-state might have some more information. Elden Root. Yeah, in hindsight, that's absolutely the first place I should have fucking checked. Place by that name. I know I can search, but I want to go with my map. Take 20 days to travel here. You arrived in the city-state of Elden Root, in Valenwood province. The date is Turdus, 17th of last seed in the year 3rd Era 390. Took 20 days to reach your goal. You enter Elden Root, Wood Elven City near the center of Valenwood. The elves here seem friendly, and you are hailed and welcome. Over here, the city-state's commerce is going well. That's nice for them. Actually, turn up the detail since I'm in a city. Get these people to not move as fucking fast. Try the local inn. Tales are flying back and forth about something unearthed in the province of Valenwood. You should check there. I guess I could check a local inn, but I feel like that rarely works. I thought it was just a legend. Many who think that the queen of the city knows the real location and guards that much. I suppose I could try the palace. Bit east of here. Alright. Turn around, dead, and go straight. See, someone actually given me a little bit of info. Like, I'd try the inn first. The inn don't have shit. Enter the audience chamber of Ulandra, Queen of Eldenroot. Despite the season, not a warm ray of sunshine has touched this room. You breathe in the musty air and wipe the sweat from your brow as you wait for the Queen to finish business with some messengers from Sylvanor, Eldenroot's neighbor. The behavior between the Queen and the messengers is peculiar, considering the two have been at peace for some time. You ask us for the location of the Elden Grove, birthplace of the sacred first tree. Such knowledge has a price. Over the past year, we have seen our beautiful Valenwood change. Parts have become unsafe for travelers. Others have turned dark and sinister, leaching the very earth blood from the soil. Valerian, greatest of our lore masters, found bodies of our people sucked dry of all fluid. Oh god, it's a vampire. They lay wasted, living dead, that had no memories of their former existence. Sadly, they had to be destroyed. 10 of our rangers left to search through the Valenwood forests, hoping for a clue to this mystery. Vampire. I don't... How are you not... How is your first guess not fucking vampire? 2 months later, their severed heads were delivered to us by an emissary of someone who calls herself Celine, High Priestess of Shagrath, the god of spiders. Shagrath, god of spiders. Apparently it's just... Apparently it's some kind of weird, obscure thing that... I mean, my first guess would be it's supposed to be some other name from Mafalda. Because she's kind of got a spider affinity. Okay, she delivered us an ultimatum. Surrender Valenwood or die. We are not a fighting people and have no standing army. Prefer to dwell here amongst the trees and Mother Earth, rejoicing in the commune of the land. I cannot stand against Celine and her spider warriors. I fear an end to my people and our way of life. You seem to be a strong and formidable adventurer. I implore you, put an end to her threat against us. I will inscribe on your map the location her emissary referred to as Celine's Web, the site of our supposed surrender. Somewhere in these dark corridors lies the one thing that can safeguard us from her greed. Somewhere in her fortress lies her heart. It is said to be a great jewel into which she has infused her life force. If you bring us this jewel, she would dare not attack us with her life and talents. If you are successful, we will share with you the sacred knowledge of the Elden Grove. Will you help us? Not much choice. You are truly a compassionate soul. Know this, Celine's Web lies near the city of Eldenroot. I pray be careful. She is a powerful sorceress who consorts with the undead. I wish thee luck on my quest. Queen Alandra inscribes location of Celine's Web onto your map. Ugh. Maybe it wasn't a vampire, maybe it's weird spider powers if they're draining them of fluids and turning them into undead. Right. Vampire or spider? Vamp spider? Selene's Web. Take a day, 80 kilometers. This dank, moldy corridor leads into Selene's Web. The smell of wet earth lingers in the air. Gross. I'm expecting lots of spiders here, but unless they ambush me, they're less of a threat nowadays. Wolf? They're not even worth saving over killing. That feels like the ultimate insult to an enemy. You're not even worth trying to save, scum. You see, I can kill him quick. Okay. Expect spiders. Gold. Stack of boxes that don't do anything. A room that don't do anything. Ugh. The wolf actually had some fight in him. Not about the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. I don't know, a big dog tends to win, though. I'm a lot bigger than these dogs. I also have... That's... You know, they're also failing to consider the idea. Wouldn't a bigger dog have more space to fit more fight in it? Ugh. 3 spiders head on. Still couldn't take me. That's a good sign. Glad I've been upping my magic defense. We're gonna have to fight a friggin' sorceress. Ow. Not one behind me, is there? No, that one just got a really lucky shot. Stop that. I don't like that sound. Do not like that sound so gross. Ah! Whoa! Whoa! Yeah! Game is scary. I want to play scary game. It's not Halloween. I skipped Halloween. I was too busy. Ah! Fuckers. Once in a while, they'll get a hit for, like, a huge chunk of my health. But otherwise, they do literally nothing. It's only when they're in a group and coming at me, like, flanking me. Are there flanking bonuses for enemies in this game? If so, much more in-depth code than I'm expecting. Definitely seems to be some kind of bonus attacking me from behind. Like, maybe I don't have AC if they're behind me. Ah! Ah! Turn the detail up more. These spiders are moving fast. Not a lot here. Okay, so all that was for nothing. Not even gonna put, like, some treasure here. Make this worth my time. Spiders don't give a lot of experience points. What the hell? Moved into me, then died. That was another horrific thing happening. Okay, different colored wall over here. Ah, oh, wow. That just drained all my magic. All my spell points, whatever you want to call them. Oh, God. Alright. Well. Time to do what I do best. Save Scum the ability to rest up to get all my magic back. I'm really good at doing this. One more.
You have survived the test's most dire.
Oh dear.
Continue along this path, however, and you will face such things as to make your very heart freeze. I will save you the ordeal, for my servants approach you even now. From your mangled corpse, I will take what is mine!
There are enemies nearby. Oh, I'm sure there are. Slot. Yeah, that thing she said before about him. Really? You sent a Minotaur after me? Thanks for the free gold, asshole. Was it, like, spawned literally in me? This is bugging me. Back to normal walls. Spider. Now, how much health do I have now? 87 max. Ah! Rude. Thing here. Do I even bother? I guess the one time I don't bother, there might be something cool. That actually scared the shit out of me. Turn the detail down slightly, I think. It's actually affecting, like, my mouse here. Or it's just always like that if you're out of the menu, and I'll just have to deal with it. What's that noise? Another empty room. Sure love making these, huh? Ah! Bastarding spiders. I don't expect them, but by God, sometimes I just... Blah. They're keeping consistent. Yeah. Yeah. Not that one. Hey, so many spiders. Don't even give that good experience points. All is long as hell. Yeah, sometimes they just get to attack a billion times a second. I don't know why that happens only sometimes. I try to keep the detail high to make the game run slower, but sometimes frame rates go up because it's too dark. The game's not actually loading anything. Sometimes they get a paralyze off, and you just have to sit there questioning your life choices until it eventually wears off. There's something to be said for these dungeon designs where genuinely you could go anywhere and just hope you find the correct way. At the same time, you know, the dungeons where there's a clear beginning and end have a lot of merit to them. Because, like, level design is a thing. You want your player to experience things in a certain order sometimes. God fucking damn it. And this... I can't believe this shit was ever considered okay in games. Let's just make the enemy spawn behind them while they're doing other shit. I can't believe there was ever a time where that was considered acceptable. Because that's inexcusable. The enemy literally didn't exist before that moment. And then it exists, and it's already attacking me with a huge advantage. Which is to say, I can't defend myself at all until I turn around. And I don't know it's there until it started attacking me. So literally, I have to take damage to know that I'm in danger. When skeletons were the bane of my existence before I remembered how bludgeoning works. Buckler. Nothing. If she'd have undead, I was just expecting stronger undead. Gold. Bracers. What kind of bracers these are. I don't know what the old ones did. Make what I can do. I can snapshot my stats. Then I can change bracers and then physically look at how they've changed, if at all. It's possible that neither of them are doing any... Yeah, I know. Strength, will, agility, speed, endurance, perception, luck, all the same. Health, charisma, heal mod, defend, hit, magic defense, spell points, damage, max kilos, all the same. So I'm guessing they both cast a spell of some kind, I just don't know which one. Probably cast on use, and... Want to continue drawing, but you gotta sleep? That's the struggle, Lantius. Your ADHD won't let you sleep. That's another part of the struggle. The hell? The hell are those? What are these things? They weren't here before. Oh, it's just wolves. I was like, that silhouette looks like some kind of gross tumor creature. It's just two wolves. It's just their hunched over form looks tumorous somehow. See, literally just spawning, already hitting me. Nothing usable. Nothing usable. Let's get a little magic back. Or, you know, basically all of it. That also works. I regain my magic quite quickly. Kind of open this room would mean something that looks different, but it doesn't. Just another room that doesn't help me with my goals. That had wolves in the middle of a pond at one point. Sure there was another one behind me with me taking a hit, but nope, just got lucky. That was a corpse. Okay. Oh no. Orcs. Literally just some guys. One had some gold on him. They both have staves. Actually managed to hurt me, so I should save. Nothing. More rooms. Excuse me? A or right A. Take out my notepad. A. Arrow, 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 right. All for right A. I don't know if that's supposed to be there, but it's so weird I feel the need to note it down. Still here so long as I'm in this room. Or on entering or exiting this room. Stack of gold I don't trust not to be ambushed when I go to. Gold, a torque, plate greaves, and a longsword I don't need. It's not mithril or ebony. I will look at that torque. Quite doubtful it's going to be better than this one. I was correct to doubt it. odd, actually. Why is this specifically a half square? Didn't even see it on the map. That's weird. This little music stinger plays whenever I have that show up. What does that mean? Fighters. You know what? The what save file name works even better than it did before. Ah! Come on. Yeah. Go get skeleton PTSD, believe it or not. Nothing usable. Nothing at all. Come on. Word back on and save. I beat the skeletons, which, if I'm not careful, I think they could still kill me under the right circumstances, or I suppose it might be more accurate to say under the wrong circumstances. Yeah! Forget another one. Three more. That one got a lucky hit in. They're not dropping corpses. Wonder why. Gold and another torque. What's on this torque? One's a +2 torque. Not as good. Keep this out for a minute, in case there's even more skeletons. You're not a skeleton, you're a ghoul. traveling. Ghoul has nothing usable. Of course it doesn't. $70 gold on that spider for some reason. Let me actually check something. Okay, heal health. 1 to 2 points to health, plus 4 to 5 points per 1 level. Okay, yeah, I can see why this has stayed relevant, considering that's actually 4 to 5 is how much I've been gaining per level, so level 12, let me actually put out the math here. Assume the absolute minimum it could do would be 12 times 4 would be... The minimum it can heal me is 49 points, and the maximum it can heal me is 62. So I should actually not heal unless I'm missing more than half my health, or if one hit would kill me. Casting cost hasn't changed. Casting cost has stayed at 5 the entire time. There's no save. Cost only 140 to make the dang thing. Yeah, light heal just stays really strong healing the entire game. Like, that's more than half my health, even at its lowest. No wonder I've never felt the need to get another one. Actually should check. What does Fire Dart do? 1 to 2 points damage to health, plus 3 to 4 points per 1 level. Costs a little more to cast, and it does less than Light Heal can heal. So I suppose it still does deal level scaling damage, so... meh. Okay, this looks promising. Before you lies a small arena surrounded by water. Something glitters on the stones of one island. Arena, you say? Note to self, caps lock does not work in this game. An arena, you say? That's already looking like a terrible idea. Oh, I can hit them from here. I have the high ground. It's over, Anakin. Or should they pay their spiders? Some of them have a lot of pay. Some of them get nothing. Or they are all getting paid and some of them are just shit with money. Ah! How? That literally isn't possible. That literally isn't possible. Just spawned it on top of me. Guess it might have just been hanging out over here and wasn't stuck like the other ones were. going through the water is real fucking dangerous, because, if you're paralyzed while swimming, you're just dead. Oh no, a minotaur. Remember when you assholes were scary. Okay, constantly spawning around me is a little concerning. Just barely hit you over the chasms, though. Just, Come here. Come here. Getting him with the dip. Yes, the dip. Don't you worry. Oh, look, another one. You knock me off, you jackass. This whole water climb up mechanic is purely used to be annoying in this game, and that's not good. Gold and a battle axe. I got gold. Come, fellow warrior. This wasn't a... Just gotta stab you a little. Come on. There we go. Not really anything on those other islands, so why bother? Oh, good. Double spider spawns again. I got a little gold here. It was a wakizashi, but those aren't that good, and it's not like it was made of anything useful. Like, I might replace a mithril longsword with an ebony dagger, just for that higher hit chance. But that's a pretty big if. Also, apparently some recommendation not to even use ebony stuff, because even though it breaks slower than the thing right below it, it's way, way more expensive to repair. Ah, dang it. Alright, we're gonna have to head back to town. We're actually pretty close to the entrance. Really friggin' close. Get my sword fixed. Entrance is literally right here. Go back to Elden Root. No, as a matter of fact, I didn't mean to leave the city. Excuse me. Equipment... I wish I could ask specifically for nearest equipment store. But I can say nearest store, and I guess that is it. You look west of here? Alright. Alright, here it is. Hello, very tall person. I need this fixed. Taking that miserable longsword is no problem. Take 10 days, it costs 56 gold. Sound fair? I get it done a little faster. About 2 days. 281 gold. Yeah, sure. As soon as I can. Alright, dude. So, let's go outside the city and... Enough drawing, you're happy, so you go sleep those 4 hours. Good night, Lantius. Put a big sign there so I know what's happening there. I've got more than enough gold. I'm just way more concerned with getting this fast so I don't have to scum out that many days at once. This didn't reset because I didn't save over it. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Camp for 48 hours. There are enemies nearby. How nearby? Ah! Jesus! That's a ghost! Okay, let's just reset that. Go outside now, will it still be there? Just be 12 more... Okay, you don't want to be nice. Let me do my shit. No idea where an inn is, so... Can't camp here. Why not? Fuck you. Nighttime, so I'm actually gonna have my mace out in case some vagrant attempts to accost me. It does suck that I have no idea where a goddamned inn is. Is that not the sun? Why is it bright fucking red? Is that what the moon looks like? There is only one moon at this point. Oh, sweet, an inn. Yeah, I need a room. Just a single. sure. Hours passed. The benefit of here is that there are no checks. Could be northwest of here. Detail some. Right down a little more, I guess. There. Ah! Put that sound effect. Is it turning night already? That shop better still be open, goddammit. My sword. Mithril longsword is ready. Thank you. Now, I actually have a second one I would like you to repair. I need to quick check which order it's in. It's the first one on the list. Good. Wait that long. How much you get it done in one day? 562. No. Right, 2 days. Yeah, 281. Right, now I'll go to an inn and ask and buy 2 days of room. Could go to the same inn, but I doubt that's really gonna help that much. Two equipment stores right next to each other, is that what I'm seeing? There are, yes. Okay. Oh good, nightfall. Ah! It's like reloading everything every time I try to climb, which makes it jump and me not climb properly sometimes. Ah, man. I got lucky the first time. I'm not just gonna blind rush it, hope I find an inn again, when I'm already lost. It's Skyrim -5, The Elder Scrolls. Yeah, that's sure how it feels. I was actually in Skyrim earlier this stream. I was in the Labyrinthian. This is where one of the pieces of the MacGuffin I needed is. Now I'm getting weapons repaired, so... Stay in for 2 days. Lucky it's the tourist season. Todd does it yet again. "48 hours have passed. actually not sure if Todd Howard was even involved with Bethesda yet when this one came out. I genuinely just don't know. What time is it? 6 in the evening. You don't think so? I don't either. You look in the corner there, you'll see I'm an Argonian. Or, if you're not familiar with the first two games, you'd probably be like, what the hell is that thing? That doesn't look like an Argonian. And you'd be right. "6 p.m. Everything's closed. It's not going to be open again until 6 a.m. His first credit is Daggerfall. His first project lead is Morrowind. You know what? He probably had a lot to do with Elder Scrolls having its actual identity then. His first credit is their Terminator game. That's right. They used to make, like, tie-in games. Didn't they also make that Home Alone game on the NES? I don't know if Todd was involved in that. Enemies nearby. Ow! Ah! Fuck. That's what I get for turning down the friggin' detail. Turn it all the way. If you... The problem is, enemies run at the same speed of the game. So when I turn the detail down to speed the game up so I can get around town faster, I'm also making all enemies way, way stronger. Because they just suddenly attack way faster. Modern Elder Scrolls really started with Redguard. I mean, yeah, in a lot of ways. Ow, who's there? What? Yeah, I get my shield is broken. Why'd you put away my fucking sword? Found 1 gold piece. This guy's fully decked out in leather other than 1 pauldron. You know what? My stuff isn't magic. I'm just gonna replace mine with his so I don't have to get it fixed. No room to drop that there. I could also sell it to the guy to try to earn back some of my stuff. Okay, what does this one have then? Or are you really only checking one of them at a time? You're stupid. There we go. 2 gold. Just a war axe. I guess that was all the armor shared between them. Okay, what time is it? 11 at night. Now, Quilla, I know you're an Elder Scrolls fan. Have you ever played any of the in-gear Elder Scrolls? Specifically, what the hell is it called? It has my favorite Elder Scrolls character in it. Shadowkey, that's what it is. The Elder Scrolls Travels Shadowkey. Have you played that? Because very few people have, for very good reason. It was on the N gear, so of course no one owned it. A dagger? Ah, it fell. That might cause something to happen. Nothing at all. Yep, another hour. Yep, for another hour. Friggin' sun comes up. time is it? 5 a.m. One more then. Enemies are nearby. I don't believe it. And I do, but how nearby? They'll be accosted by Is that a fucking ghoul? How'd that get into the city walls? Yeah, it's doing that shit again. The game's running too fast. So it just gets to attack really quickly. So I keep the detail as maxed as possible a lot of the time. But you keep your sword drawn in a city at night. Don't suppose the shop's open yet. Those lights are on, but I think that's just for effect. Just so you can see the houses better. Bah! Get it if there were, like, humans running around. This one had a crystal. I can sell that. I'd get it if there was friggin' humans running around doing shit. But orcs aren't even considered people yet. Not until after Daggerfall that happens. And the ghoul, that's an undead. No way they let that in. Does this town even have guards? Actually, the queen said they don't have a standing military, so probably not. Still only one moon, of course. Never played Arena, but it does look like worse Daggerfall. In a lot of regards, it is. And Daggerfall is already worse Daggerfall, because most people play Unity Daggerfall if they want to play Daggerfall. And there is an in-progress, like, Unity recreation of this game. Oh, magic, you... shit. But, because the source code for this game was actually lost, they just pick a buckler temporarily. He also has a buckler. He doesn't have a right pauldron. Probably buy a right pauldron. It's broken. It's not going to be worth anything. I have this staff. Drop this staff. I don't need it. Ungodly to consider someone would play base Daggerfall when DF Unity exists. I'm actually torn on which version I'm going to play after I beat Arena, solely because, on some level, I'm enjoying this game, and all its weirdness. But I'm also expecting... I want to see how base Daggerfall compares to base this. But yeah, like I was saying, the Unity version of this is incomplete because they don't have the source code. I actually checked. The person doing the, like, Unity mod to recreate this is actually one of the programmers on Darkest Dungeon 2. And that's kind of funny. They're also working on something really big while doing this as a passion project. Sun's starting to come up. You and I have business to perform. Longsword is ready. Good. I don't know which of these I'm wearing. Give me a sec. Right, the first ones I'm wearing I only have a right cauldron. Yeah, sure, 5 gold for each. Okay, Key of Unity is identical feature-wise to Daggerfall unless you set some of its convenience options. If you haven't played basic Daggerfall, so you're not sure. Don't tell me what a pushover I am. It's like, dude, you set that price and I didn't fight it. Want those smaller dungeons? Oh no, I'm aware of that. Actually, no, seeing some of the nonsense Daggerfall can do. Alright, now let me see what you got in terms of armor for sale. You do have a right cauldron for sale. Yeah, sure. I'll sell you my old one to get some reimbursement on that. You're gonna give me 7 for this. I guess right cauldrons are rarer or something. Still gonna get some of the vanilla insane. Oh yeah, no, I know the story dungeons, they can't actually alter that option. They're handmade. They remain stupid. A lot of the dungeons here are ridiculous and big, full of absolute nothing, and I've gotten lucky to get through them quickly. Let's see. Tadel Mossdale, highly skilled blacksmith, some 20 gold. Yeah, that's fine. Excelsior! Well done, true believers. Yeah, my old one broke, and honestly, I didn't want to wait to have it repaired. It's not made of anything special. Hang on, I didn't replace my gauntlets and sell the old ones. Gold, sure. And I have this buckler you can have too. I don't need it. What do you got for weapons? If you have any, like, special material maces, I'd be interested in that, because I need them to fight skeletons sometimes. And you have this elven katana. Quick check. Elven's just not worth it. Elven was worth it as a baseline to have in the previous dungeon, because that's where their ice golems, Elven can bypass ice golem resistances. But I've got 2 mithril longswords I'd rather be using than... Then again, it is... How much are you charging? 1,200? That's a lot of gold for something I'm only going to use as a sidearm when I have to fight something resistant to stuff. Yeah, my first stream, I actually forgot that this game goes by some old school D&D rules. The most important of which I needed to remember was that skeletons are very highly resistant to non-bludgeoning damage. Which is why I couldn't kill them. So I went back, bought a mace, and I used that to get through them. Still couldn't get through minotaurs in the first dungeon, but now minotaurs are nothing to me, so... Okay. I had to leave in the middle of a dungeon to go get my sword repaired, and I decided to get my backup sword repaired too. Good thing I just saved. That happens sometimes. Insufficient base memory and the game will just crash. I don't know if it's a problem with DOSBox or what, but sometimes that just happens. You just gotta deal with it. Another reason to maybe not play original Daggerfall. the technical difficulties. Also, the weirdness of how the controls work in original Daggerfall. I'm guessing they're going to be the same as in this game. I don't know why I felt the need to go to the gate. You can travel from inside of cities, just not inside buildings. By Morrowind, they realize that they're going to separate weapon skills and make people specialize in skills which don't include blunt weapons. They can't make skeletons, which are literally everywhere, immune to anything blunt. Yeah. Because here, in this game, there's not weapon skills. You don't have the skill things like you do in even Daggerfall. You just have your stats, and you have your class. And that's it. Your class determines what you can equip, and what kind of magic you can use. I am a battle mage, which means I level up super slowly. That's another thing. Your class determines how fast you level up. I level up super slow, but I can equip any weapon type I want, and I can equip leather gear and round shields, and anything below those. Imagine the Sky Babies if their Iron Dagger didn't work on skeletons. I mean, to be fair, even imagine Morrowind players having to go through that. Be like, what the hell? It's a skeleton. They shouldn't be that tough. Even Oblivion, although, you know, I have to question this. Is Oblivion like the most milquetoast Elder Scrolls? Because it feels like it. Here, at least, it's got that old school vibe. And in Daggerfall and in this, there's the old school vibe of things hadn't been figured out, so it's weird. Oblivion, it's like everything's figured out, but you've dumbed it down. Skyrim at least has identity. In vibes, it's very milquetoast, yeah. Oblivion doesn't feel like it has visual identity most of the time. It feels very generic fantasy. Mechanic? I think on some level you're right, but at the same time, Skyrim has the perk system, which I guess you could argue that's even more milquetoast, but at least it makes builds feel different. At least on some level, two people specializing in the same skills can feel like they're playing different characters in that game. Whereas in both Oblivion and Morrowind, if you specialize in the same skills, you're kind of the same character, unless you've started doing weird custom magic. Oblivion's mechanics are ridiculous, and while it's easy to play, it's stupid and unintuitive. One thing about all of Elder Scrolls. This is a problem they technically never fixed, because the fix was removing a system that could use it at all, is that health upgrades have never been retroactive. Because even up to Oblivion, but they were slightly retroactive in Oblivion, where your base health would go up with endurance upgrades. But like, in Morrowind and Oblivion, upgrading your endurance didn't make it as if your health had always upgraded. And I know the reason for that. It's because friggin' D&D didn't used to do that until, I think, 4th edition for some reason. It was so... and it was dumb in D&D. You know how I would know it was dumb? Because Pathfinder made it in, and they said they didn't understand why they kept not making it retroactive when basically all other upgrades were. In Morrowind, you're obligated to. Yeah. If you're not, like, a Nord with the Lady Stone, you are just hurting yourself in the long run. If you are not starting with 80 endurance, you are a worse character. Because you're just gonna have less HP than the people who had that as their start. The only... okay, for your, like, starting stones in Morrowind, you're either the lady so that you can have more endurance and more health, or you're the warrior so you have better permanent hit chance. And basically, none of the other ones are worth it unless you're doing weird shit. Or Atronak. Atronak can also do stuff, especially if you are able to stack it with more absorb effects. Plus, getting all that magicka. Though magic is also a problem in Morrowind, because a lot of the late-game enemies have spell reflect. You don't realize Atronak is OP, you haven't realized how easy it is to regen as Atronak? Yeah, no, you're not wrong. Like, Atronak in Skyrim is especially absurd, because there's very basic equipment that lets you regen your magicka. And then there was, I actually think the latest version of Skyrim, you can't do this anymore. But with the Ethereal Crown, you could just have 2 Atronak stones active at once and be permanently immune to magic. Though it also meant you basically couldn't use the Conjuration Tree at all, so that counted as casting magic on yourself. I think you could still do zombies. Simple mark and recall loop. Yeah. Alright, what's behind me? A wolf. Yeah, when I looked behind me a second ago, you weren't there. Right, yet another room with nothing in it. Oh, never mind. They decided to spawn a spider behind me. That's probably the worst part about this game. Enemies literally spawn behind you when you turn around in certain circumstances. And you can't do anything to avoid that. And they have huge bonuses to hit you behind you, but it's literally impossible to get behind enemies because they also always know where you are no matter what. Time your weapon skill is 50, you'll be hitting almost 100% of the time. Fortify attack 10 is wasted. It's useful for the early game, especially for players who aren't used to the accuracy thing. That is the only reason I would ever recommend the warrior. Like, 9 times out of 10, pick the lady if you don't know what you're doing. That extra health is going to carry you a very long way. That is dozens of hit points by the end of the game. Redguard with lady? Redguard with lady is good. I think male Nord or orc with lady also can get you there. And also, pick endurance is one of your major attributes. Redguard with lady, get a long sword, that's the noob way. Yeah. Ghouls! Was nothing useful. What about this ghoul? Nothing usable. Right. Back up into a corner. Save. To 2 hours camp to get me a little magic back. Enemies nearby, are they going to spawn within me? That got me magic. Spell points, as they're called in this game. Ah! The Wolof, it's the Wolof! Great, more spiders. The only downside to having really high AC is that, sometimes it's gonna take a while for enemies to hit me, so I won't know they're there. Sometimes the only way they can hit me is a crit, meaning if they're behind me, they'll be in stealth mode for a while. Oh, you died. I'll be damned, there's a path right here. Oddly, the small passage bears marks of heavy use. Okay. Now, you may think I'm save scumming, but that's literally the only way to win. Adrenaline Rush can come in clutch too, as long as you're careful about the fortify health thing. Yep. Ghost. No, friggin'. Bag of 52 gold. And more than covers all my repair costs. Aha! There's the friggin' thing to the next floor. It is through this way. Right, you're playing sound effects, which means I can't hear the enemies around me. That's another example of a sound effect, thank you very much. See, a door with a golden lock. Magically held lock. Damn it! I haven't found that key yet. Maybe it's over in this room over here. Yeah, quit your chittering. Two orcs. There's a little bit of gold on one of them. Golden key where? Down here maybe. But what the hell was that? That my mind playing tricks on me? Yeah, I thought there was a thing coming out of the wall. Which has happened in other dungeons, so I'm not insane to assume that can happen here. Worth checking. Enemy arts or something else? Yeah. Again, it evokes the time period. entire art, I hesitate to say style of this game, because that implies this was on purpose. Mating dens, no light or noise. I don't think I want to go in the mating dens. I don't think I want to bring light or noise with me if I do, and I don't want to bring it there. Luckily, I don't bring light, but noise I can't control much. That maybe? Like I could have gone in there anyway. Can't shimmy through. Nothing usable on the spooter. Yeah, wolves in the center of this pond. Nothing on the wolves either. Hey, all my magic's back. No enemies nearby yet. Good thing I said yet. Usable. Nothing usable. By the way, my sword being made of mithril does not bypass the the non-bludgeoning resist. It bypasses the resistance of non-magical weapons, but not to just slashing. Guess not. Nope, it's not. Okay. There's a door over here, maybe, that I just didn't see. Yeah! I feel like the only damage they can do is crit damage. I assume there's random crits. Kind of game that would. Nope, details at max. I can't slow them down at all. This area is dark, which the most annoying part isn't lack of vision, it's that it makes the game run too quickly, which means enemies attack really fucking fast. Luckily, backing up does still work sometimes in these games. It's a tried and true Elder Scrolls tradition. Try just backing away while attacking them with slightly superior range. To be fair, that works in real life too. A good trick with a spear is just stab them and back up. What are they gonna do? Get closer? You'll stab them again. You still have more range. See. How else can I even go is the question. couldn't go through this hole to the breeding den that also gross. I assume it's the breeding den for the spiders, because some lesser spider god who's maybe Mephala? Even in lore, there's people who are like, it might be Mephala? Who the hell knows? You can't climb up into a crawl. That's actually, like, way easier than climbing up into a stand. I don't know if you've realized that about movement, game. Yeah, I can't get in there that way, so I don't quite know what they want. Like... I don't imagine magic being the solution for most things you have to try to do. Mainly because if you don't... You can just play as a character who can't use magic, and that's a lot of the classes. Like the knight and the warrior. I don't like that sound. Stop doing that sound. Swear to G. Oh, look, a spider. Try going right here, maybe? I don't know. That spider den seems like an obvious place to look, but, like, how do I get in? Would they really make it a game where if you're not playing as a mage, you'd now have to just leave and go try to find an item that can cast the spell you need? And there's no real way to try to do that because items are entirely random with the exception of a very small handful. There's that again. I saw that before. I even still have the note. A. 4 right arrows. A. What does it mean? Second time I'm seeing that appear. In this very dungeon. Not second time playing this game. In this dungeon. I don't think I've seen it before this dungeon. Or if I have, I forgot. Unless it's a coding error and it's supposed to actually be saying something to me, and it's not. Kinda, I came here, nothing in this room, and this was kind of my last place to check. What? Who cares about the wolf? I want you to open the door. Da-da-da. I'm just looking at where I need to go. Oh, hang on. Okay, apparently I missed the key. It was in a place I just didn't see it. I did also find no one actually knows what the hell that A and arrows thing is. That just happens. course. Fucking kidding me? Swimming mechanics are also not good, because you can't... Everything can still attack you while you're in the water, but you can't fight back at all. Same for climbing. And they will absolutely spawn as many enemies as possible on ledges to fuck with you for both those reasons. Oh, these respawned. More gold. A map. Okay. Just barely outrange them. They get for trying to be a dick. You're still just a Minotaur. You were scary in the first dungeon, and a little scary after that for a little while. But now you're nothing to me. The spiders are a bigger detriment than you. Ooh, that one had a bracelet. Maybe it's a powerful bracelet. Current one's pretty good. That's not bad. But... if it were like an agility boosting one, I'd use it. But this is just... seems to be worse material. Ring. I don't have rings. Okay. So tell me, do you see the key here? I do. But can you be upset at me for fucking not for a few minutes? Look at this thing. That is way too close to the color behind it. Found a gold key. Let's see what this ring I found does. I don't think I have any rings. No, I don't. Okay. Doesn't seem to have fortified anything. So it probably casts something on use. Which is unfortunate. The ring I really wanted, I can't get because of a friggin' system glitch. Load of gold. Spider bastard. Yeah, good job. Not great? Yeah, not great. It's a reason I'm thinking maybe I've experienced enough on the side of playing old games and I should just treat myself to Daggerfall Unity because I deserve nice things. Let's see. Either way gets me there. Or gross chittering sound effect. Golden key there. Ooh. Okay. Stop being gross and chittering at me. You're weird. Any sound I can't make myself is weird. Kidding me? At least it didn't paralyze me. Spiders are loaded here. What am I doing? Just up here. Then this little corridor here. That's the problem with these dungeons. Sometimes I'll get lucky and end up going the right way basically immediately. Other times I'll have searched everywhere except the one place I needed to go. Open door with a golden key. Okay. Yeah, my passive healing's not amazing. So... now, here we are. Draw me like one of your French skeletons. We're in one of these. Believe they. Oh. Hole. Voodoo. Like a big crossroads thing? More spidery-ass spiders. The fact these guys are, like, hanging out, scoping out this spot here is suspicious to me. What, you can't fight back? Oh, wow. I can't imagine that ever happening to someone else. Ooh. Door here. Door before you has a diamond-studded lock. Dang it. What's behind me? Really? More spiders here? Oh, great, I'm paralyzed. Luckily, I can still cast magic while paralyzed, or at least healing spells. Yeah! That was very delayed, because I wasn't paralyzed right there. That must have been for the previous paralyzed time. Ah! Nothing usable. They sometimes have gold on them. That's my main concern. Yep. Danger training area. Training for what? For spiders? Just fuck them. Training area, that makes me think I can do something here. Maybe this will be an accomplishment by being here, and I don't know, maybe they have stuff in the training area. For example, more spiders, goddammit. I know it's some kind of spider god that's fighting us here. Couldn't we just do a friggin' riddle quest again instead of spiders? I mean, the other one also had spiders, I'll grant you, but... Behind me. They spawned another one. They spawned like 2 more behind me. Jesus. So many spiders. That's not where I meant to save. Little annoying, but whatever. There wasn't like a distinct difference between those saves anymore anyways. Yeah, of course, another spider. Hate when they jump forward with their death animation. Lucky shot. Ah! So many goddamn spiders! I'm not sufficiently moved to actually make a new save slot. Yeah, I know. Can I... There we go. It was just not loading for some reason. Another spider. I suppose it's the spider training ground. Even paralyzed, he has a lot of trouble hitting me. Yeah. Any day now, I'll regain the use of my limbs. There I go. If I wasn't sure whether or not there was anything useful here, I'd leave. Oop. Pile of gold. Okay. Like, okay. Gold doesn't excite me a lot, because last stream I found an ebony helm that I couldn't wear, so I just sold it, and it sold for 30 grand. Jesus!
You were a fool to confront me, and now...
Okay. I don't know what to say about that. Fucking ow. Right up in their business so they can't cast spells. But, or they can hit me for half my health with a melee attack sometimes. That's fucking fair. This is the game that least needed a difficulty slider, you know? The one that didn't get one. The only one. Oh my god. Is there also one behind me when I'm doing this? There is no excuse for that kind of damage in one hit in this game. Backing up's a terrible plan, but it's what I do. Nope, because they do that. Alright, good. Another enemy that's too strong to fight. That's exactly what this fucking shit-ass game needed again. It needed more of that. More, you're not strong enough to fight this enemy. Because there's no conceivable way to fight that. Just leads to the same place. I've been upping my magical defenses recently just to try to combat, because I knew they'd pull this shit eventually. But +2 to your magic defense isn't enough. Oh, good.
You were a fool to confront me, and now have paid the ultimate price.
Alright, so, a quick look says that's actually the room with the key I need. And since there's literally nothing I can do to get past those, it looks like this is the end of the arena. If you have an idea for something I could do to get past that shit, I'd love to hear it, but the key is there, so... Barring, I don't know, maybe fire resistance, I'd have to leave and go build up a spell, and that's annoying as shit, and I shouldn't have to go and make myself immune to a damage type to fight one enemy ever. Oh look, an amulet. I wonder what this amulet does. Probably nothing. Functionally nothing. Doubt my own magic's gonna be potent enough to do anything. Leveling up's not gonna help me. With how much fucking damage that was doing, I'd have to be max level to stand any chance against that shit. Spiders that can open doors, because of course they can. bet I can't rest here, because there's probably enemies close by even now. Yep. Oh, nice. Open the spell menu, for God's sake. Did one spawn behind me, also? Sure feels like it with how often this fucker's critting. Or they fucked up the flanking angle, and it thinks he's way farther to the left of me than he actually is. Any day now, game. You could make something happen at some point. Yep, I spawned one behind me while I was fighting two in front of me. Oh, how nice. I got paralyzed again. You ever wonder why I save so often? It's because shit like this will just happen sometimes, and there's not a damn thing you can do about it. I don't want to open that door. I think that door leads to the same place. And I don't want to be there. Especially if those wraiths, I think they are just going to always know where I am. Of course I can't. What would be the sense in allowing someone to regain their sanity? Fucking... Yeah, he's getting his super speed attacks again. That's a fun glitch in this game. What's even more fun? A game that fucking works. Those are real fun. I played a lot of those. Not even in a it just works way. I mean in a things happen the way they're supposed to way. This is the game of all time? It's really not. Yay, level of experience. Let's see if that fucking does anything. No, literally nothing. I shouldn't have put that 1 point extra I had into speed to make it 60 last level. I fucked myself over and I don't get an extra magic defense this level. Good. Okay, I can camp though. Why was I allowed to... Did that not spawned in yet? Alright. Jägermeister Thorn, is it really smart to just send randos into this dungeon after me? How durable are you assholes? The knights weren't this durable, Jesus. 50 gold pieces. You have a daikatana, those are kinda neat. If it were made of anything, I'd be way more interested. These are barbarians. One has a war axe. All the thy and thee. Enemies nearby. $46 gold, a dagger, and a buckler. From a mage. Mage ain't too bright. Okay. Basically full. Who are you? Fucking... Ah. 21 gold. Got leather and a kite shield. Was a barbarian? Guess that's what the male ones look like. Not very barbarous, if you ask me. A little dust here, and the footprints that exist are those of humanoids running towards this wall and jumping. Does this guy have a daikatana? If it's mithril, I might give up my shield for it. But I doubt it. 9 gold pieces, a broadsword, and a round shield. Running toward this wall and jumping. Question. Let me just quick check controls. Uh-huh. Is that so? There is, in fact, a jump button. I'll be damned. Gotta... And, okay, sometimes you just choose not to work. That's real nice. Okay, only if I'm running forward do you choose not to work the time I need you the most. And you stop dead while
You were a fool!
What the fuck just happened? I can't... Am I missing something? Hey, okay, that worked. Oh dear God, I just saw them in the darkness there. Diamond key. Actually, this is kind of perfect. Diamond key. Music going left to right was kind of annoying. Yeah, that's a weird thing this game does. Water. Really excited to have stereo capability. Suppose so. Get me the fuck out of here. No. Something already hit me from behind. Might have been a fireball. I gotta get the fuck out of here. Okay, that closed behind me. Good sign. Why didn't that reset? I don't think I actually saved in it. Actually know which way I'm going. I look at my map and I'm like, okay, that's where to go. Where am I going? I'm not looking at the map. I don't know anymore. Come on, open. There you go. If you took Julian LeFay from this time and told him one day people would have 7.1 virtual surround in their headphones, he'd shit his pants. Maybe. Maybe. I imagine you'd have to clarify what the hell 7.1 and headphones are. 7.1 especially. Headphones you might figure out. Actually, they probably had headphones. But 7.1 you might need to explain to him. Surround also. Think they had headphones? Most likely. That scared the fuck out of me. I thought that was some kind of tentacle monster that had spawned behind me. I was like, ugh. Especially with all the friggin' sounds. Open the door with the diamond key. You have found the jewel, the so-called Heart of Selene that will protect the people of Eldenroot. Only to bring it to the ruler there. Is that what I was doing? News to me. But hey, if you can get me the fuck out of here, I'm all for it. Surround sound also existed, although it was not a home entertainment thing. Yeah, that makes sense. I think they had it in movie theaters still. But definitely not... I mean... I don't think home theaters were even popular back then, because the theater was still, like, a nick. It's like, why would I do that? Everything I need is just 4 miles away. Am I actually going? Go left here. Spiders. Happy not having you around anymore. How to leave. Who am I kidding? They're gonna have 4 trillion more spiders. There's no way they're done with them. They're too annoying. That's how this game operates. Back in the day when you go to the theater for a bee. Yeah. Now it's so expensive they genuinely had to make it a better experience. Like a dining experience to even justify how much they're fucking charging you for that shit. You guys are coming out of the walls. I don't want any. I know it's the Wallach. What we called nickels on account of them having pictures of bumblebees on them. Yeah. Head back to Elden Root. Where is it? Oh yeah, so you put an onion on my belt, which was the style at the time. This town is built really weird, because the town gates and the palace gates are on the same wall. Meaning it would be really way easier to siege the palace. You want those to be on opposite ends, so that sieging the palace is actually quite difficult, and you have to go through the whole town first. Give lots of chances for ambushes to happen on the way. I and my people owe a debt we cannot begin to pay, Ngoth. You have given us a new hope. For that we are eternally grateful. Come and stand before me. I'll do one of those things. Queen Alondra gently unrolls an ancient scroll, then takes a light feather pen and inscribes the location of the Elden Grove, somewhere in the Valenwood province, onto your map. I got the ferry to Shelbyville. It cost dickety bees. We had to say dickety because the Kaiser had stolen our word for 20. I chased that bastard to get it back, but gave up after 56 miles. So, location of the next piece should be on my map. Assuming worked. Motherfucker. Insufficient base memory. Gotta reset the game. I think I'm definitely gonna play Daggerfall Unity with this shit keeps happening. When did I last save? This is the only time I didn't save completely mindlessly. Okay, yeah. Alright, gotta do all that again. Guess it's not that much, but still. More than I want to do. I guess save when I get to the town. I didn't even think to do that, because I was too excited to be out of this stupid fucking cave. Save when I change floors, too. Fucking ghosts. Give me all your ghost gold. Gold and a bracelet. What kind of bracelet did you give me? Ooh. It's still a +4. Does it also have an enchantment on it that I can tell? I don't see one, but it's +4, so good enough. tell... Okay, I couldn't back up for some reason. I think I was at a weird corner or something. I was, like, trying to back up away from him, and I couldn't, so I turned around thinking there was another one behind me. No. Chase me all you want. I'm leaving. Going to the city, and then I'm saving the game. Not what I was trying to do, game. How is it nighttime this time? Right, caps lock doesn't work. Time is it? 6:30 in the evening. God fucking damn it. Can't believe Todd predicted Elden Ring. It's unprecedented. What the fuck? Ah. The hell was that? A demon dragon. Am I high enough level that that happens now? Alright, how long till daybreak? 4 more hours. Ugh. Go ahead and save. Back to be a little careful. Turn down detail. I think that partially... I think with the detail is assisting in that insufficient base memory glitch. When I'm going around a town, it's perfect to have as low detail as possible. But in a dungeon, I want the game to run slower so that I have better opportunities. Yes, yes. Show up when you least expect it, everything does. I am in the middle of a nap in front of the city gates. Damn, demon dragon. Just there. Eating my entire soul. Button. There's the Elden Grove. Closest from either Quarry Silmore or Glenpoint. Go from Glenpoint, since that's going to be a faster ride here. I'd have to go through Glenpoint to get to Glory Silver. Arrived in the village of Glenpoint in Valenwood Province. Ah yes, the Imperial Province. At the time, yeah. The date is Midas, 9th of Hearthfire in the year 3rd Era 390. It took 9 days to reach your goal. You walk into the village of Glenpoint, weary from travel. Ahead, it seems, are inns and taverns to refresh yourself in. Home of not Imperials, because they don't exist. Yeah? Yeah, it's only 3rd Era 390. I mean, why would the Imperials exist yet? Doesn't, I think actually the first 4 games all take place within like a 20-year span of each other at the absolute most. It's not until Oblivion, I think, that the Imperials are playable. Like, the Orcs were playable before the Imperials were. Morrowind? Ah. Then they came about at the same time. Yeah. Ugh. Yeah, it is so crazy that Skyrim was potentially civilized beings was introduced in Daggerfall. I know that much. I do know about that part of Daggerfall. But in this game, they're just green monsters that look kind of peopleish. Hey. Like, there's really nothing to orcs in this game. Once they decide to start doing Daedra stuff, and they're like, oh, what if orcs are corrupted elves? But what if we take it a different direction than Tolkien did, and corrupted isn't quite the right word? Orcs are pretty cool. I definitely like Elder Scrolls lore on orcs. Yeah, discordant. It's suddenly nighttime. Poop elves. Yeah. Yeah. Poor Trinimac. 100 kilometers to the Elden Grove. Elden Grove. The small overgrown entrance to the Elven Grove stands before you, guarding secrets forgotten for ages. Somewhere within its misty corridors lies the third piece of the Staff of Chaos. Biggest problem for orcs, they're never escaping the scat allegations or the vor allegations. Ah, good. This is what I desired. Straight up the Lost Woods. Ah, good. That'll be something. Like... Just taking a quick check at how long this might last. I think this is actually gonna be... Bog 2 feet in front of you, must be Morrowind. Worse. Worse. Because Morrowind I can mod. There are mods for this game. There's like 40 in total on the entire internet, and most of them are shit. Of them, at least 2 are a replacement mod that makes the Khajiit look like Garfield. Like, a significant percentage. I think since I'm not really going to be able to do this whole dungeon here in time, I think we're going to call it here. I'm going to stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Bye-bye, YouTube.